Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So you can take me out the camera for right now. Damn, I thought I had my what's the name in here. Oh, I guess not. Um, mm, wait a minute. I thought I had my. Where is this the right intro? Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Oh, hey y'all. Yes, we live, baby. Come on in. Come on in. We is live. We is motherfucking live. Yes, friend. Come on in. Come on. It's been a minute, so y'all might as well get comfortable because, baby, um, we finna have us a time. We finna have us a time. I am not lying. I'm almost done. Just come on, cause I wasn't going back on this 7:45. So just come on, get y'all wine glass and get comfortable. Cause when I tell you we about to go in, hold on one sec. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to set this up. Okay, y'all. Let me suit up. Where's the goddamn what's the name at? Oh my god, I am trying to get it together. Give me 1 second. Baby, listen, I know we live. I know we live. Hold up. Where's my let me turn my camera on. Wait. Wait, wait, wait. Wait, we on. What's up, y'all? What the freak makes y'all think I don't know we live? Baby, I know we live because I meant it today. I said, oh, we getting back on today. I know we live. What's going on, Ashley? What's up, G's? What's up, beautiful Desiree? What's up, y'all? What's up, baby? What's up? It's been so long since I've been back live. I'm in this mother effer trying to figure. I'm like, damn, I done forgot how to do this shit. Like, what's really going on? Oh my God, y'all, come on in. What is happening? I miss y'all so much. I miss y'all so much. Do y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I miss y'all so much. I swear to God, I do. Oh my Jesus. Um, can y'all hear me good? Okay, so I was trying to. I was trying to put this option in here where it be telling me I can add a column because I wanted to try to see if I'm doing this right. If I can like add somebody in if anybody wanted to like call in and like like once I start being able to take calls in, I want to see if I can be like, hey y'all, how's work? What you say, G's? How's work been going? Work been work, okay? The trucking industry is getting wore out just as bad as everybody else with this stuff with these tariffs, and it's a hot mess, but it's still been going. But it's definitely been a hot mess. What y'all been up to? How commodity? What's up, baby? What's going on? What's up, Ash? Okay, you can hear me. The sound is clear. Okay, good, 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 good. I was trying to set this back up to damn. I didn't even get time to set my mic up right. I was trying to set this back up to what is it called? To TikTok too, but I don't have time to be trying to fix all of that. It ain't that deep. It's not that deep, honey. So cause I wanted us to just get in here and get on to the shiznai. Now I told myself I'm giving myself an hour, y'all. Okay, so it's 7:54. I wanted to start like right at 8, or once we get set up, and then Kima, what's up, baby? Hey, Cancer Cousin, what's up, baby? I missed you too, beautiful. I miss all y'all. Yeah, so I wanted to be done. I want it to be done at an hour, y'all. That's the goal. I want to be done in an hour. I do not want to take it further because I know how so many people do not like that. Megan, what's up, baby? What's up, y'all? Um, and listen, y'all, in order for me to be able to do to do this the right way and make it through an hour, I ain't gonna be able to I ain't gonna be able to keep looking back like that at the comments like that. So I'm gonna be a little behind. I wish I can set a damn one of y'all as a moderator to put the damn comments up, but um we just have to work with it. I was trying to see about how can I get this to where I can actually add a caller if somebody wanted to call in. I wanted to try. I want to try. Excuse me. I want to try it tonight. Um, trying to see what this say right here. We love what you say. That's why we love the long discussions. Okay, so invite people to join you for a recording session about studio roles. Copy the link below and share with others. Okay. Oh. Mm. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. So listen. Listen. We gonna try this tonight, y'all. We gonna try this. Where would I send y'all the link though? If it say copy the link below and share with others. So if I send you the link, if I send y'all the link, where I'm gonna copy it and send it to? I think that's what I'm gonna be a little confused at. I want to try that though, y'all. I do. I really, really want to do. I want to see how this works because um I've been wanting to do this for a minute and I want to finally try it out to see how it works. So we gonna try that. We are going to try that. But it's almost 8 o'clock. But we gonna try that tonight, y'all. I don't know how I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna share the link. I wonder if do I share the link in the comment? Oh wait, let me see. People. So would I share the link to mm, it just say and just say people. It's got to be somewhere right there. We're gonna figure this out tonight. I don't give a damn. We're gonna figure this out. Um, unless I'm too far. We gonna figure this out. I've been waiting on this too long. Yeah, how come I do? I need some moderators, huh? Post in the chat. Kelly's okay. Thank you, baby. Post in the chat. We gonna try that. We gonna try that. Okay. Um, we are gonna try that. I really want to test it right now just to see. Listen, I'm finna to drop. I'm finna do it right now. We gonna test it right now. I don't give a goddamn. We finna test this right now. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna copy this link. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Okay. And then I want y'all to. Is anybody? You know what? I'm just saying that off the rip. Baby, we black folks. I know y'all probably like, bitch. I ain't say I was finna get on cam. I'm trying, but you know what? I think I can hide y'all face. Okay. So if I send a message to Riverside and YouTube audience. Yeah. Okay. So I just put it in the chat. Okay, friend Desiree, you said to pin it. Okay. Well, I just put it in the chat. So what you say? How come I'm doing good, just scuffing my face right now? But have you been Hojo? No, we need these lives to keep in touch. I know we really do. That's why I'm like, I had to force myself. I had to really force myself to get on here. Now listen, I done put this live in this link in here, y'all, and I want one of y'all to try to click on it. I want one of y'all to try to click on the link, and I think I did it wrong though. I think I was supposed to I'm supposed to send it to one of y'all separately. I think I don't know. Yeah, I think I did that wrong. But I want one of y'all. I wanted somebody to click on it. But once we get into the topics, I feel like because I done had so many people in the comments on my other videos about this shit with Brit, somebody gonna want to get up in here. Okay, it's 7:59, so we better get started. I'm gonna set my timer. Yo, an hour is the goal. An hour is the goal. Okay, an hour is the goal. Jesus Christ, I really want us to stick to this. Jesus, I want to stick to this, but you know how it go. If we gotta go, if we just gonna let it do what it do. But we better start. Okay, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the ThaHojoShow with your boy Howard. Listen, today we are about to get into a lot of shit. We got some good topics. We got Nene. She's bringing her show back, and she's gonna have Latosha Scott on that. We finna see if Latosha gonna be messy and gonna tell us if that husband doing her in, and if she gonna find a pay her sister this 30,000. I think not. But we can always wish upon a star. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We also fit to talk about Tokyo Toni and her undercover bulldagging tea that came forth, and her and that that girl, that girlfriend of hers, whatever they been doing on the low, child. They was fighting out in public, just ghetto. Um, that is just so ghetto to me. Also, it's supposed to be some tea that then hit the airways with Cardi dishing tea about allegedly Ari and Offset sleeping together. Oh Jesus! Listen, I don't know. Nah, Ari is a cancer, and I don't know. But listen, y'all know I love my cancers, but I gotta be honest and hold us accountable too if we do something that's tied. I got to. And then we gonna go down. We got a pipeline to go down. Claudia is on this bandwagon of being extremely cruel and nasty towards Brit, with the rest of these bullies that I've been talking about. Also, Cynthia has got on Carlos King a show and spoke about her relationship with Kenya. We're gonna talk about that. Also, the kids saying that Brit is an insurance agent fraud, that she fraud. They saying that this whole insurance agent thing is fraud. They say she phony, and they trying to dig up all type of tea on this lady. So we're gonna talk about all of that, okay? Then I'm going to try to see if we can get y'all on anybody that want to come in and chime in and say and want to, speak their piece and get their opinions, and I want to let y'all, have the floor. And I do know that y'all don't have to show y'all face. I do know that I can hide the camera so we can, if y'all don't want to show y'all face and y'all just want to call, like, do it like as if it's like a call in, we can do that. So if you do want to come in, I already put the link in there, but if I have to do it again, we're gonna figure that out. And I'm gonna let y'all come on, and so we can kind of like, do our thing, okay? But don't listen and listen. Don't come over here. Don't come over here being extra ghetto and cussing, because I'm trying to watch my mouth. Okay, so we gotta help each other now. I'm trying to watch my mouth. I'm trying so hard. Okay, so y'all gotta work with me. So don't y'all come over here cussing, because listen, I'm a work in progress. God ain't done with me, so I'm not all the way healed, baby. If y'all go to cussing, I might slip, and then I might go to cussing, and then we just going ham. Next thing you know, I got a yellow flag on the damn lap. We don't want that, okay? Um, so just bear with me. We got to work together. All right. So listen, if you new here, kick off your shoes and get comfortable. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Also, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you can be notified whenever I drop another banger like this. And without further ado, y'all ready? Let's hold up. Wait.
Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase.
Baby, I could have just put that in there the way I do it when I get through editing, because that was ghetto. Um, okay, y'all, listen. I'm gonna try to pay attention to the chat though, y'all. I'm gonna try to keep up. I'm gonna try to keep up. I got to do better with that because I get stuck over there with y'all, and y'all know that. So I'm gonna try to keep up and keep it flowing. Okay, y'all got to help me though. We got to do this together. Wait a goddamn minute. Let me cut off my. Let me. Damn is in the Bible, so we should be good on that. Okay. Uh, I got to cut my D&D on. I don't need nobody calling me. Nobody, please. Any of my people, don't call me. Don't do that, cause then I'm a really cuss, cause I'm gonna think you a hater and you trying to stop my stuff, cause you know what to do. Let me turn this my D&D on right now. Okay. Only people that can call me is my mom and my sister, but they should already know. I already told my mama. Okay. Um. Yes, beautiful ones. No yellow flags. Okay. Uh. What you say? How come I like the intro? Everybody love the intro, and yes, it's Drake. Yeah, he's corny, but I still like the intro. But I've been saying I gotta change it myself. Um. Okay, let's go. So the first one we're gonna touch on, we're gonna start with this Nene stuff. Okay. Um. Now, see, if I be messy, y'all gonna start. If people gonna start, y'all done went out on me before about this. I done had people go off on the Nene fans that went off on me about this, but I ain't. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna say this. I ain't gonna say it yet. Okay. Nene, she got a different setup for the Nene Leak show. It looks really good. It does. It looks really good. I ain't gonna lie. And she got Latosha. Is gonna be her. She's gonna be her guest. On, I think it's tomorrow, and I think the girl from Neighborhood Talk D. So we fit to play the preview, and I'm gonna share the screen, and then we're gonna talk about it, and then I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Let me share the screen, but please don't cuss me out. But I gotta say this because I gotta say it. I'm sorry. Wait a minute, where is it? Okay, here you go. All right, let's go. Let me share the screen. Come on now. Why does be taking so long to do? What is going on?
Now, I know a few of y'all thought I wasn't going to be consistent, but you're wrong, okay? Because your girl is, you know her from the group Escape. Put your hands together. Welcome and clear your throats, honey. It is Latosha.
Who's the youngest in the group? Who's it? Candy. Candy.
The
She's the
youngest in the
youngest.
group?
Hmm.
Are you
She's the
serious?
youngest in the group.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a path forward for you and your group mates? Are you and your husband currently separated? Did he have a baby outside of your marriage? You think he stole from your group? We're back with the all new segment of All Things Tea.
And I do love when people come in our DMs and explain things, because a lot of times it's not us starting or creating the narrative. It'll already be out there. But we do have some peaches that hop in our DMs and it could get a little nasty.
Who of the housewives have jumped into your DM?
Well, we had Miss Kenya.
Because I think y'all stories be a bunch of lies.
Well, which one?
5, 4, 3.
Cut that off, baby. I don't need to get demonetized for that song. The song ain't cute. Anyway, listen. So, I like this. I like the setup. She's upgraded the setup. I do remember when she stated that she was looking for a different warehouse space or something. I take it maybe that's a different warehouse space. I don't know, but yeah, she chose. See, this is messy. How commodity? Yes, friend. Wait, I just tried to hit it, friend. What happened? Yeah, she chose Nene to tell her story. Listen, now I'ma just say this, okay? For y'all, I ain't trying to start nothing, but I'ma just say this. What's up, child? Yeah, baby, you caught the live. Come on in and get comfortable, baby. For y'all come riding down my head, I'm gonna say this. What happened to me and my homegirl? What happened to me and my homegirls? Siri, can you play Have You Seen Her by MC Hammer? Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Seen her? Do what happened to me and my homegirls? Where's me and my homegirls? Okay, she said it wasn't gone nowhere and they were still doing it, but where is it at? Yeah. Just my opinion. I think they done fell out. I think they done fell out. I'm telling you, I think they done fell out. But I mean, if she bring me and my homegirls back, but somebody, some weeks back when I said something about that, somebody got on in my comments, baby, and they went off on me so bad. I couldn't even I couldn't even respond. I just started laughing, and I would respond, especially if y'all been in my comments today. I would respond typically, but I couldn't because they went off on me. They was like going off, like shut the F up. They was going, baby, like you would swear. I would have thought that was Bryce or Brent, baby. Like they was going ham on me for saying that, but where's it at? I'm just saying, where's it at? Where's me and my homegirl at? All I'm seeing is Nene. I don't see the homegirl. I don't. I seen Sierra on Instagram in a Barbie doll dress with her husband, taking pictures. I don't know. The homegirl is right there. Y'all both in Atlanta. What's up? But I'm just saying. I'm talking about. See, I seen Sierra. The homegirl is Sierra. That was they podcast show, but they did all them press tours. But where is it at? I'm just curious. Where is it at? But we gonna see how this play out. I'm definitely gonna watch because I want to see if Latosha Scott has finally decided to take a step back and humble herself and right her wrong with her sister. And I don't think she gonna pay her the money. I don't think she gonna admit that her and that man ain't together, or if he done cheated on her. I don't think she gonna admit that they did steal the money and they decided they gonna start paying her back. I don't even think Latosha gonna tell them folks that she wouldn't do a payment plan with Tamika. I don't. She's stubborn. I don't see it happening. So that's just my opinion on that. I'm just being honest. I don't see it happening. surprised me. Like who was that just said she decided to go on Nene, going on the show with Nene to tell all. It just seemed like it's gonna be petty anyway. Yeah, okay. Um, but that's just my opinion, and I'm gonna leave that alone. Where's me and my homegirl at? That's all I want to know. Where's her and her homegirl? Um, Next we gonna talk about let's see, we can go to this tea that's going on with Cardi and um Ari and Offset. Now listen, I wasn't able to get too deep into this yet. Get up off of there. Uh I wasn't able to get too deep into this, but I seen it was just screenshots being shared and stuff. I had to hurry up and get up on it, but I would hate to believe that Ari would be moving like this, but let's check this out, child. So it said, "Oops, Cardi B goes off on blogger for being biased and says that Offset allegedly cheated on her with Ari Fletcher." Okay, so it says, "Who child? A blogger just dropped some receipts via her Instagram story after getting into it with Cardi B and Ken Barbie. She claims her and Cardi got into it after Barbie went off on her for bias reporting regarding her and Offset split. In the screenshot, she can see where Cardi allegedly says Offset cheated on her with Ari while they were together, which, according to the blogger, is Ari Fletcher. FYI, this blogger claims to have a friendly relationship with Cardi B and Ken Barbie prior to their recent altercation. The alleged fight stems over her reporting something that Cardi wasn't too fond of, so Cardi pressed her on the matter. We cannot 100% confirm these allegations, but check out her story for yourself. I agree. I can't 100% confirm the allegations, but let's see. So the screenshots say, "Why are you saying that I FUCK'd Offset this weekend? Like, biatch. I don't give a F who you support. Lying on my ussy is crazy. And he have not upped me either. Y'all truly gotta leave me the freak alone. We both moved on. Go to tell you how he was freaking. We was, I can't even see what that say, girl. What? Oh, okay. Let me look at this one. Y'all truly got to leave me the F alone. We both move on. Tell him to tell you how he was freaking Ari while we was together. But yet I'm wrong for moving on, huh? Leave me the freak alone." And then somebody said he smashed when you was in Atlanta. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. Listen, I so I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. What you say, Fred? I really don't care about Ari like that. Hey, Jocelyn, what's up, baby? What's up, y'all? Listen, my dog is listen. My dog is with his grandparents. He over there with my mom and them, and they need to bring him home. If they watching this, I bring my baby home. I'm gonna take y'all to court behind my baby. Bring my baby home. Hell. um, what was I finna say? So listen, um. I would like to think that Ari has a little more class than that. If I'm being honest, I would like to think that she has a little more class than that. Um, Although she is a Cancer, I would like to think that Ari has a little more class than that. I would like to think that. But listen, at the end of the day, I know we all human, and human make mistakes, and then again, let me not say that. I ain't gonna say because some people might not even feel like it's a mistake. There is a world where there is this culture where the girls feel like I if you want me to be honest, I call it the city girl culture, and when I say that, I mean it's this whole "I'll take your man" culture where like the girls feel like that's something to brag about, that they don't mind being second place. I've never understood that. Um, Monica said it best in that song. Second place ain't never win no prize. When you gonna realize you wasting your time, that you sideline her like that. That ain't. I've never felt like that was something that can really give you bragging rights. Um, That's like you a nigga taking a step down. He got to hide to sleep with you. Um, that to me that's always been a little crazy. So that's the culture that I'm talking about. Where I ain't just ever been fond of that. When people get on here and be bragging about taking somebody man like it's cute. So who knows? She might think it's cute if this is true. I would like to think that Ari, being that she's in a relationship, um, not saying money bag favor because we heard he'd been doing stuff too. So I don't know, but I would like to think that Ari will have a little more class than that, than to be sleeping with another girl's man. Um, that would just be a little weird to me to just move like that. It just would. I don't know. It's just not cool. It. I don't know. I don't know. And I also do not like the lines that the girls and the people from my community like to use when you call them out about stuff like that. And when I say that, because I've 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 dealt with that before, not out here, but when I was locked up. But there's this thing where people like to use when you call them out on doing something like that, where oh, we not that cool. We just speak. We ain't cool like that. If we not cool like that, we don't owe each other nothing. To me, that's always been crazy as hell when I hear people say that to justify sleeping with somebody else, man, and getting in somebody else's business. Um, I've never understood that. Wait, are they putting the ads in, friend? Why they putting ads on the line? You know what though? You know what though? We got some notifications too about the changes with the ads. That must be what they was talking about, Jocelyn. That gotta be what they was talking about, friend. And you know what? It's funny you said that because I was watching Funky Dineva live before he went out of town, and it happened while I was watching his live, and I was like, that was weird. But since you just said they just did it on while I'm live. I'm glad you said that, friend, because now I know that must be the new thing with the ads that everybody was talking about. Friend, I ain't sipping on numbers. This is some water. I'm trying to do better. Okay, about drinking it's water. Lord knows I hate it, but I'm trying to do better about my water. I didn't go get no wine, my wine, because I said if I don't want to get that wine and then be sitting on here crazy, going through with y'all, and I done got two tips. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But yeah, yeah, friend, I'm monetized. I'm monetized. What you say? How come I didn't get an ad, but some people have been getting ads through their lives? Yeah, friend, I guess that's that for y'all to say this right now. Then I'm not tripping what happened the other day, and not all of that makes sense on the back end. What I've been seeing with YouTube and creators, what they've been talking about. So it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know if the girl's doing that, laying up with somebody, man. That's to me, that's real late. That's tired. I don't like it. It ain't cool. And if you doing that, do better. But Cardi, my thing with Cardi B is, baby, you got you a man. Be with your man to be happy. I wouldn't even. You a celebrity. I wouldn't even be going back and forth and dishing tea like that with no blogger that you know that's probably gonna expose it. But then again, I think she did that out of spite because she mad at him too. So I don't know. I guess, but I just feel like she just too big to be even giving that much energy. You done moved on. He in his feelings. Let him stay in his feelings because it's working him, and you can tell it's getting under his skin. So you do better. Just keep doing what you're doing. Um. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the next story, and that would be this Tokyo Tony T. What you say? Desiree, my allergies have been horrible. I'm not gonna lie. Last night was probably one of the worst nights. I hardly didn't even get no sleep. My allergies was, and it kicked in last night and did some crazy stuff to me. I swear to God, beat me down. That's why I took a little longer to get on live because I had took cold. But don't even get me started with what it did to me. Um, don't even get me started. Like it did me in, but I'm feeling better than I was last night around 10 o'clock. Oh baby, something hit me. Oh Jesus, I don't know. Something hit me real bad. Okay, so let me go to the next story, y'all. The next story is Tokyo Tony. These Bulldagger Chronicles she got going on. Now Tokyo yesterday I seen she was telling everybody. about how this girlfriend, I mean, this person that she moved in her house, um, she let this I guess this stranger move in her house, and she robbed her of something, and somehow now I guess I don't know if the person got upset, but now we are where they didn't got into a fight. But I guess I start with she was talking about how she robbed her first. Um,
What I would like for you.
no. I'm talking to the wrong
She been
one.
following me 3 years
Okay, listen.
online. Like I sent her money and everything. I took this girl in not as a roommate, not as helping her or anything. She was supposed to make me beats. No friends. I'm helping. Wasn't supposed to. No beats. 6 weeks, go to jail. She been following me 3 years online. Like I sent her money and everything. I took this girl in not. Bro, you want me to eat your pussy? Why would I want you to eat my pussy? Why would I want your dirty ass? Why would I want your dirty ass? Bro, you want me to.
Uh, that is so ghetto to me. That so I take it that was a stud. She wrapped up with her poo shiesty on. Um, that was a stud. Wrapped up in that poo shiesty, and she said, "You wanted me to eat your." I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard not to believe what that girl is saying, Tokyo. It's kind of hard. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you be getting online having all of these multiple personalities going on, and there are times when you get online where you feeling real freaky and you be doing some real weird stuff, really weird. You there's times where we can go back and look where you done got on camera in the drive through of some church's chicken juke joint and gapped your legs open. Just you've done some nasty stuff online, like you really have, Tokyo. So um it don't seem like you can really get a man. I'm not gonna lie, it don't, cause you crazy for real. Um your lips are extremely black and like on the inside. I don't know no man that's gonna want to kiss that. But um, one thing about the studs, excuse me. One I ain't even say studs. One thing about my community in general, baby. Listen, they will hook up with you today. Next week, y'all gonna go apartment hunting. If y'all got to get a CPN, y'all gonna put in together and split the CPN in half so y'all can get into that apartment. Um, on y'all move-in date, it might be a month, but if they got one sooner, if they say that y'all can move in the next day, one thing about my community, they are very much so. Let's do it right now. Y'all will move in the next day. Y'all will be in love by 4th of July, and then I say about August, y'all will propose. Somebody gonna propose to each other, and then y'all to be married. I say by maybe by November y'all to be married. If y'all want to do it big, but if y'all typically don't, you like the girls. If y'all typically don't want to do it big and y'all do a courthouse, y'all to be married by September. I give you that. Like y'all move. One thing about my community, they move real fast. So I can believe that you desperate, Tokyo. I can believe that you told her, come on, move right on in. Who would make some beats for you, Tokyo? Who gonna make some beats for you? Tokyo, you're not even an artist. So it's hard to not believe that stud with the dirty poo shiesty on. Who is making beats for you? Girl, I can do that on the karaoke machine for free for you. You're not no artist for real, Tokyo. Stop. Please stop. Please. Please stop. That's the only thing I say that's different in between the girls and the boys in my community is the girls move 10 times faster. That's just being honest. The girls move 10 times faster. when it comes to falling in love and being in a relationship and all that. Like they would do all of that and be married within 90 days. So she ain't lying. She ain't lying. I definitely believe you tried to have this lady come in there to eat your cat. You're not gonna make me believe otherwise, Tokyo. I believe it. I do believe it. I do. But girl, you can't expect no woman to want to even go down there and do that, and you can't even keep your real lips wet. Your regular lips, Tokyo, be dry like Pookie out of New Jack City. Like that meme with what's his name? David Chappelle, where he had that powder on his damn lips and it was just dry and they look like they're gonna crack and bleed. Your lips look like that on a regular. So I've never actually had intercourse with a woman. Um, I've never even got close to that. Have I ever seen how a woman's stuff look down there? Yes. I don't really know what parts they define as. And I'm being so for real about this because I don't know that. I don't know what part a woman defines as the lips. All I know is about the slant, and I be however that looks. But I'm just being honest. I think that no woman, even the ones in my community, like no woman is gonna want to go down there and do that if your regular lips stay dry. Why would she want to eat your stuff and your box and your regular lips is dry? Can you imagine how your other ones look? Like Jesus Christ, that's that's I would be scared to go down there, Tokyo. I'm not lying. And that's probably why you can't get a man, because a man probably scared to go down there. Unless it's like one of them homeless men. Them homeless men that be drinking and stuff that you be hanging with when you be feeding people out the back of that Buick LeSabre you be setting them food plates out of. I can see one of them trying to do that with you, but I believe the little stud, she had that dirty poo shiesty on, but I give her points. She had a little more class than a fall on there with you. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I honestly, is that sad? I think it's a name they got for people like us that have never, for men like us that have never, that are still virgins that ain't, I ain't never been on there. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know that much about that part of a woman. I honestly don't. I know people be talking about the lips. I know they be talking about the lips, but I honestly never knew what is considered the lips. Like I don't know what is considered the lips. Like I just know that I've seen the slant and I don't know. I don't know. It's like cushion or something like that. I don't. That's out of my jurisdiction. That's way out of my jurisdiction. Is that's what Jocelyn? I'm serious, and it's sad because I honestly don't know. Like I seen one time, I think somebody was like, one of these celebrities was reading another one on like um Twitter, and they was showing, and they was talking about um they stuffed the lips. They was saying it looked like that Arby's meat. It was like pinkish, darkish or something. It was like extra skin or something coming out of it, and I was like, it was confusing to me because I was like, well, what the hell they be talking about lips? What is that? That look like some type of flesh. Like what is called lips? So I was like, well maybe the part where the slant is, maybe that's what they call the lips. Maybe I don't know. It was too much for me to process, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know. But you can tell I am definitely a virgin. Okay, I got Mary beat. Oh my God. What you say, friend? Wait a minute. Okay, wait, Hakamadi. Tell me, friend. She said the outer lips is skin, the inner lips are more sensitive. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So Tokyo Tony both of them are so both of them are called lips. So Tokyo Toni would need to make sure she keep the out and the inside like moisturized for somebody to be turned on. Well, she got to put some on her real lips first, some damn Carmex before somebody would want to go down there. But thank y'all for the knowledge. The education is needed because I'm not skilled in that area. I have never known anything about the a woman's lower anatomy. I just know that they should have the right to do what the hell they want to do with they stuff. And not have nobody else these pink kids trying to tell them what to do and what not to do with it. I know that much. But and side note before we move on, I be thinking to myself sometimes, y'all be like, I want to have a baby. But then I be like, how is that gonna happen? Like, cause I do, like, I'm 38. I was like, damn, I want to at least have one. But I'm like, how is that gonna happen? Like, how would it happen? I'm weird too, because listen, I'm scared. I'm so weird when it comes to like like having sex and stuff like that. Like I'm weird. I'm private for one, and I'm weird. I guess that's the side where they say about counselors, how counselors can be private about. I'm private when it comes to like with sex. As far as like, I don't like threesomes. I don't like I've been set up. Somebody tried to set me up before like that. I don't, stuff like that make me uncomfortable. I panic. I don't like that. I like just me and one person, my person that we doing. I would do. That's it. Anything extra that you try to surprise me with, I'm gonna be in panic zone. You gonna think, baby, you gonna think somebody that got robbed or something, because I'm gonna be trying to get the hell up out of there. So that's why I be like, how I'm so weird. How would that happen if I try to have sex and have a baby? How? Because I just don't see how I could lay in the bed with a woman and she touched me, and I just don't see how that's gonna happen. I just can't see it. I can't see it, and I don't want to hear her hollering. I don't want to hear that. I don't even listen. I don't even listen. And I ain't saying all of my dudes that I've been, because I done been in relationships with prison, like real dudes. But listen, and I don't even like them high. I don't like my dude hollering. Even when I'm popping my nigga trunk, I don't do that. My shit gonna go. She gonna fall. We fall down. That's exactly. You might as well start singing that. So if I hear a woman doing all of moaning like a woman, I don't know. It just make me be like, "Yeah, wrong with you? Get off of me! What is all of that? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it, y'all." So I don't know. I remember when I was in prison, my grandma was still living, and I think my brother had his first baby, him and his wife, and I told my mama that I wanted to. I was writing my mama telling, I was like, I want to have a baby, I want to have a baby. Oh, I want to have him. And when she didn't say nothing in the letters to me, wrote back or nothing. She waited till they came and see me, her and my grandma, my sister. She's talking about, now what is this you're talking about? You want to have a baby? I'm like, I do, mama. I'm like, I want to have one. And my mama talking about, cause the baby gonna be confused. I ain't got time for that. You playing these games? No. How you gonna do that? You don't even like women. And my grandma talking about, man, I love my grandma. May she rest in peace. My grandma talking about, well, wait a minute, Cherie. Can't we do what Michael Jackson did? My mama talking about, what? Hell no. My grandma talking about, yeah, just do what Michael Jackson did. I'm like, Nene, them kids don't even look like Michael Jackson though. Like them ain't even his. Like them ain't come from here. Them kids is white. I don't care how much Michael Jackson dipped it low in that bleach. I don't care if he used Clorox too. I don't care how much he used. That was a black man. Them kids is white. Them kids is not black at all. I don't want to do it like that. Could y'all even imagine me, as much as I love black women and stuff? You come bringing me and I ain't racist, but you come bringing me a white baby. I wish you would come in. Who is that talking about a surrogate? One of y'all I see talking about you do a surrogate. And imagine that, or artificial insemination, G's. Or imagine that, and they come and accidentally tell me, well, "Listen, we made a mistake. This the baby, but we use somebody. No, you gonna take that mother." Boy, they gonna put me out the hospital where I'm gonna be talking. I'm gonna be in that rain so much. Hey, you gonna get that mother f up out of here. You better go get my baby. That ain't mine. That ain't. I don't give a. That ain't my baby. I don't. Nah, that ain't. That baby pink. You better get that. Baby, I'm gonna take that baby like a field goal, like what's the name did on Martin. Don't play with me. But let me move along, y'all, because I was just saying I don't know how it's gonna happen because I just don't. I ain't never did that with a woman, and I don't have a desire. I ain't never in my life had a desire. I want to do it with a woman, and I don't know how it would happen. I just don't know. But I do want one. I don't want to share the baby. That's what's bad. I don't want to have no baby mama drama. Just give me my baby. But go on, like I don't want none of that. But that baby mama drama stuff, cause I don't want none of that. Like I don't. Give me my baby. Oh my God, let me move on. Let me move on, y'all. We already behind time. I knew this playing with y'all. All right. So listen, we about to go in on this Brit Eady and Kenya and Claudia and excuse me. It's a mess. Disclaimer before we get started, because baby, I'd have had some back and forths with some of y'all in them comments on from my last video. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. Baby, listen to me. I love y'all for supporting me. I appreciate y'all. I rock with y'all. The worst thing you can do with me, I'm not gonna lie, is try to argue and have me going back and forth with you about me trying to do, give a black woman her kudos or uplifting her for doing right or something. Baby, when I tell you that is one of the worst things you can do with me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I say this all the time. Not on here. I say this all the time. It's bad enough black men they don't really care about respecting black women. It's bad enough they don't. So, as other black women, when you got the audacity to try to make me get on your side, like I don't mind rocking with y'all, but if you try to make me side with you, which is on the negative side, you know what I'm saying, to tear this lady down and discredit her, and you are not gonna win with me with that. You not. To me, I'm gonna look at you like a bitter, jealous hater because I'm going to challenge a lot of your questions, and because I want to know what makes you still have this feeling to be like that, towards this black woman. Oh, Jocelyn, I'm sorry, baby. You sent the super chat, and I'm sorry, y'all. Super chats are definitely welcome. I appreciate you, boo. Why is it that I can't see them? Is it something happening wrong? Are y'all seeing them in the chats? That's crazy. Thank you, Jocelyn Boo. I when we used to go live, I used to be able to see the super chats. What is going on? I don't see, friend. That's why I'm gonna have to get one of y'all to be my moderator to help me with this. Cause friend, I used to be able to see super chats. Why can't I see no super chats? And they usually light up, so I will be able to see them. So that's weird to me. Thank you, Jocelyn Boo. I honestly don't see it. Let me see something. Studio chat. No. Okay. Super chat. Well, not super. I'm back on the live stream chat. Friend, it don't even show. It's not even showing me. And it usually like super chats light up in here. That's weird. All of this stuff that they changing is weird. I don't know, friend. That's so weird to me. That is so weird to me. But thank you so much, Jocelyn Boo. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh, geez, you say you saw one. Why the hell I can't see it? That is so weird to me, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Why I can't see? That's crazy. Um, but yeah, we gonna get into this. I just had to say the disclaimer. But just know that it's hard for me to grasp the idea of um other black women jumping on the bandwagon to bully and like rip a black woman to shreds. Um, when like she already getting the business and she's already taking accountability. It's just, but we ain't gonna go into that right now. I'm just going on into this first topic. So Claudia Jordan got on, I guess, the live stream that her, Carlos King, and Justin be on, and she had some things to say about Brit. And I'm going to play this first. And for those of y'all that may be confused from the last video that I did, I need you to understand this is why I'm playing this video, because um, I have absolutely no problem with nobody holding Brit accountable, even though she has already taken accountability and held, acknowledged her wrong and held herself accountable. I still have absolutely no problem with anybody that's still commenting and holding her accountable. That is not my issue and what I have been upset with people on the internet about. I have been upset about her being bullied, people being cruel. Um, that's what I have been upset about. And if you define bullying differently, then I guess what I'm saying. And if you don't see some of the things that are being said as cruel or bullying, then that's you. But for me, I do not like bullying and I don't like cruelty. I don't like that. That's bad. I don't like that. And I want you to hear, if you didn't understand what I mean when I say bullying, being cruel. I want to let y'all listen to this, what Claudia had to say about Brit. And we're gonna and then we're gonna talk about it. But I want y'all to hear what she had to say about Brit, because she was a prime example of what I'm talking about. Okay, let me show. Oh, please get off of that. Wait. Uh-uh. Where is it at, Lord? I had these in order. I need to just s- start deleting these. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me mute my mic so y'all can hear it good. Wait a minute. Why is it not letting me share my screen? Hold on, y'all. Uh-uh. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay.
So before you get all panties in a bunch, Britt, I don't like you on the show. I think you bring very much ghetto energy. I can't take your very nasally sounding nose, the way you talk. It's just like, whoever did that, please open up those nasal passages. It's too much. Like, it's like, how does your husband's a saint? I don't like you anymore. The way you bucked, how we are protecting Angela Oakley and at all costs, by all means. Okay. The way Angela didn't even ask me anything that was negative or mean. She said, I'm a broker too. Like, how does that happen? And I did my research. Well, a little bit of research. There's a LinkedIn page.
Oh, oh my God, what happened? Wait a minute, y'all. Ugh, I hate this. Uh-uh, uh-uh. Uh, oh my God. Y'all, wait a minute. Hold on. Cause mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. Dang. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay.
Contacted a real estate agent and also someone that is in the mortgage brokerage business, Brit Eady. According to her LinkedIn page, she was with Allstate full time, and that was from January of 2020 to April of 2023, 3 years and 4 months. So it says that she's been done doing it. So I don't know if she lost her license from this incident or she just, I don't know. And I also talked to someone that said, I said, so can you lose your license for, is there like clauses for personal behavior and all that kind of stuff? Like, what do they call those?
Morality clause.
Morality clauses.
And my friend that did my loan said, no, there are strippers that do all kinds of OnlyFans, all that kind of stuff that have these licenses that they don't lose their jobs. So that is bullshit. They said she would lose her license for financial crimes, fraud, things of that matter. Not if, and think how fast this happened, right? We are all just seeing the episode now. This happened when it happened. So you mean to tell me between that, the Kenya Moore hair care event, and then what, a month later, your company knew about this big scandal that was at a private event and you lost your license? I think she's playing the victim card extra hard now. Like she sees an opening. She tried to come for the queen in her mind. That didn't really pan out the way she thought. She got read down and made to look like erratic. So now let me play this victim card thing. And do you see how her mother was looking at it when she was telling her story? Her mother was looking at like, then at the end, she realized, oh, I'm on TV. Yeah, that girl, because you're pretty. You know, they hate on you because you're pretty, girl. But I look at her mother's face, go back. Her mother was like, here we go again. That's what I got. That's what I got from that. But
to be fair,
oh, thank you, beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm correction, boo. Dustin. I said Justin. I'm sorry. So for clarity, when I say what I was upset about, that's what I mean when I say cruel bullying, calling that girl nasal, talking about I don't see how your husband deals with like all of that. Why are you going at this girl like that? Like why is it becoming that? That's what I want y'all to understand where I'm at. Hold her accountable. That ain't no issue. Okay. That ain't an issue. Why are y'all doing that though? What, like Claudia, you don't even have a man. None of them have a man. And now granted, it is obvious that Brit is a liar. It's obvious that she got some of that in her. It's obvious, okay? That's obvious. I ain't ever dispute that. That is obvious because in that scene, she did say that to Shamia that she lost her license. I had to go back and watch it because when y'all first that video that I had did, like I stated, when I did that video at the time, I hadn't even talked to my mama to get how she was feeling about it. Like I was still I was confused. So I had to go back and watch it a couple of times because I still, even after that, I was confused with Angela's position. And the only reason I was confused with Angela's position is because Angela left out of the event and she was like, she felt sorry for Brit. You know, she was saying like my heart, hurts for her. Like, which all of them pretty much did it, all of them. That would have been that. It's only right. That was just cruel, right? I was confused with hearing that Angela reached out to Kenya, but not Brit. Like, and be clear. I guess I have to reiterate this again. I'm not saying she's obligated or she owes loyalty to Brit just because that situation happened to Brit. Like, they ain't supposed to be cool with Kenya. I said on my last video, like, be clear, they all can still. I'm not saying they can't check on her. I'm just, if y'all can clearly understand what I'm saying I was confused with Angela's position because I was thinking the way she came out of there that day from the event, I was thinking that she would have also checked on Brit. That's what I was saying. Like, if she checked on Kenya, so be it. But I was confused with, like, damn, I would have thought the way she was speaking in her confessional, and she was saying how hurt she felt for her, that she would have checked on her. So I'm like, to know that if that is true, that she didn't check on her, and she only checked on Kenya, then I understood why Brit was kind of on edge with her, because me personally, in my mind, I would have felt like, oh, she chose the side. Because if you called her and checked on her and we all in the same friend group, but you ain't checked on me, if we being honest here, how would y'all take that? If y'all was Brit and y'all all in the same friend group, right? And her and Angela hadn't got into it. If we all in the same friend group, but I'm finding out that you didn't, this happened to me, but I'm finding out that I didn't hear from you. You didn't reach out to check on me, but I'm hearing that you checked on our other friend. I'ma think you chose the side. Like, am I wrong here? Do y'all do y'all feel differently? Do y'all, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all think do y'all feel like, do y'all understand what I'm saying, or y'all don't understand where I'm coming from on that when I say that? Because I be want to know if y'all kind of can feel what exactly am I what I'm saying when I state what I've been stating. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, how, if y'all was Brit, how would y'all have taken that? Would y'all have just not thought that deep into it? You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I understand her Brit's position with Angela. Now, if we go into next weekend, and we find out that she did actually reach out to her and check on her as well, I stand to be corrected, because I'm only going based off of the setting and how it looks from what we got off this last episode. That's what I'm basing it off. But if we find out that she did check on her too as well, then I'm 1,000% like dead wrong. Then that makes it different. It'll be different for me. I wouldn't understand Brit firing off on her. You follow what I'm saying? I wouldn't understand that then, because it's like, oh, okay, girl, you can't expect her to choose a side. She can be neutral. There's nothing wrong with being neutral, right? But it's looking to me like Chai said, like that's what it's looking to me like. Angela is slightly playing both sides. That's the only reason I felt like, Angela, this is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your position really? And then if we go deeper, why did Angela, when she threw her hand up, why did Angela say the same thing Kenya did, shooting at about her ring? Where your band? That was the same thing Kenya did. So it's like, okay, so you and Kenya been talking about that? Like, I thought y'all was cool. It was weird. It was weird. But like I said, if I find out differently, I stand to be corrected. But that's my only reason why I was feeling the way I was feeling, right? But I still don't get why people have to resort to talking about her looks, her husband, giving her nicknames and stuff. That's what I define as cruel, mean. That's that Kenya nasty, mean girl behavior. That's what I'm talking about. That ain't cool. Is Brit looking like a liar? Yes. Is she looking like she doing a lie? Yes. Yes. She is. Yes. She is. She is looking like that. She is. Okay? Yes, she is. However, that still does not negate the fact that she don't deserve to be bullied. And I don't feel like she has to play into a victim card, because if we're being honest, what was done to her is technically like on the lines of revenge porn. Okay? She technically is a victim of that, if we're being honest. So I don't think that she have to ride the victim card. I just don't. I don't think that she has to ride a victim card. She is the victim, in my opinion. But I feel like because she has, whether people feel like it's genuine or disingenuine, she's done more than Kenya. I could respect Kenya a whole lot more if she came online and apologized and owned her shit like a real strong black woman that could just look somebody in the face and say, I was wrong. I don't care how I felt. I shouldn't have done you like that. I got a daughter. I do not want that to be a representation of how you treat women. I apologize. Like I don't like you, but I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like I can respect some raw, uncut ish like that. But Kenya is taking the victim stance because she's not apologizing at all. So my thing is, Brit is doing more than her, and Brit is actually the victim. But I don't think yeah, people can hold her accountable. I just don't think that she deserves bullying and cruelty. I just don't think I don't think that, and I think that Claudia, all of them girls are coming from a place of hatred, bitterness. You sitting talking about you don't see how her husband could stand it. Too bad she can't even say that about you. Girl, y'all are in y'all 50s and y'all are gorgeous women. Claudia, you have a naturally beautiful face. Not only is your face naturally beautiful, Claudia, you have beautiful natural hair. You don't have no body work, from what I know. You ain't got no body work. You got a cute, natural figure. Claudia, you are a naturally pretty girl. Ain't got a man. Ain't got a man. Can't get a man. Kenya, all of them girls, y'all ain't got no man. But you shooting at her and saying and like that, being cruel like that. I mean, if you gonna call her accountable, hold her accountable. But to try to take digs at her and do all of that, that's bullying and that's cruel, and she doesn't deserve that. I will stand on that to the end of time. That is not holding her accountable. Being cruel and just starting to talk about her looks, that's not holding her accountable. It's not. That's you coming from a really hurt, bitter place, and that's it's disgusting to me. It just really is. You too old for that, and you are too old not to have found a man. The minute y'all girls stop running to Africa and Nigeria every time it's a different current event going on up there, whether they crowning somebody with another man, or they provide more concubines or open up their roster for more concubines, and y'all all don't get on them trips to fly down there, because all y'all Atlanta girls run down there at the same time. All y'all single running down there at the same time. Portia, Phaedra, they took a private jet up there together. All y'all, Kenya, all y'all run up there. All of y'all in Atlanta, the Black Hollywood, and y'all runs to Africa and Nigeria. And the crazy part is about it, how y'all still come over here without a man? So y'all fly all the way over there and still come over here without a man. Like that song off of that movie Love Jones, Hopeless. Like a penny with a hole in it. That's exactly what y'all is. So yes, it gives very miserable. It gives me y'all are really just coming at her because y'all are miserable because you do not have a man. When you get one, like Lauren London told that interview that day, when you get one, then you can come at a girl about her man and compare yours. You ain't got one to compare. So the girls can't read the girls that got husbands. That's the thing. Doing all that reading her and coming for her looks and stuff, and you don't have a man, it's crazy. It's crazy when you willing to go on dating shows and you getting on podcasts trying to talk about it's the men and there ain't no good ones out here. Girl, that ain't what it is. You'd have been on this earth 50 some years and you still saying that. It's you, sister. You half of 100. It's you, sister. It ain't the men. It's you. Oh my God. But yeah, I just don't think that's cool. I don't. But I am definitely able to say that when I did go back and watch that scene a couple of more times, I do want to correct something. I said I understand Brit's position with Angela, but I do feel like Angela didn't exactly come at her hard like that. I said that in my other video. That was her response, but her first response, it wasn't hard. She didn't come at her hard. She just challenged her her truth speaking when she was saying she lost her license, which I'm not saying she don't have a right to, but she challenged it. And at first I was like, she came at her hard, but she actually didn't come at her hard. She reacted after the fact when Brit started going at it. So I can own that and say, okay, well, I did have that wrong. But I can still say I still understand Brit's position if she never reached out to her and she only reached out to Kenya, because it's just a little weird to me. So I'm trying to understand Angela's position, but I'm hearing from what Portia said to pay attention, because they saying that this thing with her and Angela is gonna blow up really, really bad. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but we're gonna see. But um they saying Brit is a fraud. That they saying, and I'm gonna share the screen. I'm gonna share the screen, and I'm gonna just share the screen, y'all, and Lord Jesus Christ, Jesus be with. I gotta delete that, because why is that still showing? I'm done with that. Hold on, y'all. While I'm on this, I'm gonna just do this now. Delete that. We did that. Delete that. Come on, baby. What's this? We did that. Delete this stuff that I already did. Okay, wait. Where is it at? Yeah, here we go. All right. Oh shit. Wait. Um. So yeah, cause I can redo this later. So okay, they saying she a fraud. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion, but I'm gonna speak on it. We're gonna let it play. Here we go. Share.
Not sure what happened here, but there was another poster board that really stood out to me that was not shown. Do you guys remember when this all went down and people that were at this event were leaking photos from the situation? And there was a photo here of a poster board that said insurance fraud ho. And then there's some text and some article. You obviously can't read it, but last night's episode, we see Angela kind of call out Brit, not for lying so much, but asking her, well, why would they just take your license away without cause? What was the cause? And then obviously we saw her snap, but essentially we know that she doesn't have her insurance agency anymore. And in fact, she was with Allstate under, their umbrella for 3 years before she ended up selling that agency. And now she has a whole agency, as she calls it, called Jumpstart, or Agency Jumpstart. It's basically a masterclass on how you can be a successful insurance agent, owner, whatever, by following her blueprint. And you guys know I'm very nosy. You guys know this. So I went through and I dug through the entire website. I went through disclaimers, refund policy, went through all the bits. I did everything except buy this masterclass. And here are all the major red flags. And I'm going to say this up front. Don't ever buy anyone's course, okay? Don't. Most of the time, the things that are in those courses you can find online. You just got to do a little bit more digging. But if you really want to learn, the information is out there. Now let's get into this website and all the red flags. So first thing that stood out to me, this entire website, everything about this masterclass is so super vague. No clear outline of any of the deliveries, of the formats or modules or any of that stuff. So essentially, the user has no way of assessing the value of this product before opening their wallets. Red flag number 2, no verified reviews or testimonials, not even any fake ones from any of her friends. I mean, no students have bought your course yet. I mean, I think this website opened in 2023 or something. At least that's when the disclaimer was written. and there's no social proof, nobody, not even a Facebook group, nothing. There is a very much heavy reliance on her personal success, although she doesn't really map out what those actually are. So here's what I'm going to say. If you actually want to be an insurance agent or own your own agency, if you just contact State Farm, Allstate, Nationwide, any of them, they have programs where they will essentially teach you everything you need to know and then help you open your agency for free. It's very limited contact information on there, so it's very vague. There's no phone number, there's no physical address, and it comes off more like a sales funnel website rather than an actual like educational platform, because they use these buzzwords like once in a lifetime opportunity and get my secret sauce. There's not even any real educational credentials as she's listed. And I know she went to college, so at the very least you could put that in there, or at least talk about your experiences when you had your own agency as an insurance agent. But this is the best part. Strictly no refunds, guys. That's right. You're not going to be able to see anything about how the course works until you buy it. But
Okay. I had to go get me some wine, y'all, for all of this. But I gotta be honest, okay? I have to be honest. I would not be who I was if I wasn't honest, okay? Brit is looking questionable. She is looking questionable. She is looking questionable. She is looking questionable. She is. She is, okay? But it's like, damn. If y'all remember, if y'all have watched my last couple of videos, I said that I have been sitting on the edge of my seat waiting because I was thinking it was last Sunday. I said this. I've been waiting, and I know that might not be good because it comes off like I'm not giving Brit the benefit of the doubt, and I want to do that, and that's why I am like I want to do that. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt, right? But it's like I've been sitting on the edge of my seat slightly because I was even telling my mama because remember Kelly and Shamia both said at that premiere party that Brit was their least favorite housewife, right? And then we seeing all this tea that's starting to cook up with her and Kenya. I've been just sitting kind of on the edge of my seat, like, what's she gonna do that's gonna piss me off? She must gonna do some real weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've been, kind of like scoping it out, right? And like I said, I'm able to clock that she's coming out. She's coming off as a liar. She's coming off as one of them. Um, she is. Um, and it's unfortunate because I feel like people are already dragging her, so this is just more ammunition to drag her. But I'll be lying to say I'll be lying to sit here and say I don't understand why people would feel like that. If you follow what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Like I would be lying if I said it because I can see why they would be questioning her, like, and looking at her sideways. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. I'm honest enough to admit that I can. Um, that's not to say though. I'd be lying if I said I look at people funny. I look at people. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I look at people funny whenever they don't like a person because of somebody else, and so they decide to go digging for dirt. I don't like people like that. Not only that, whether he in my community or not, I mean, if we being honest, when it comes to my community, the pink kids and us, baby, we don't vibe and mesh. We don't be agreeing on the same thing anyway. So if I'm just being honest, I really on the cool. I damn sure don't like no white boy, no white girl, getting on here, digging up in the black girl business, ready to have something to read her on out because you team twirl. I don't like that. It make me just want to be like, stay in your place, stay out of this, stay in your place. I I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't care what is going on with us. Stay in your place. You know what I'm saying? If you can y'all understand what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like no matter what we go through as a collective as black folks, I don't give a damn what going on. Don't ever feel so comfortable to think you could just get out of line and come at a black girl like that just cause like stay in your place. You better get over there with Jenny and all the rest of them girl Taylor Swift and them to play over there. Go in the sandbox and play. Don't come over in this neck of the woods play, but get from over here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I feel a way about that. Like I do. I do, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that. I don't like people that gotta go digging and looking for dirt on people just because of somebody else that they mad at and they team somebody else, so they gotta go dig up dirt. It's to me that's just always been weird to me, y'all. It's been weird. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit and say it still don't look questionable for Brit. It does. It does. It does. And I hope people are listening and can understand how when I be saying I try to lean on the side of what's right because I can um, definitely hold Brit accountable. I can hold her accountable. I can call her to the floor as I'm doing now. I can definitely admit it. And at the same time, still have empathy for her and have concern for her and don't want to see her bullied or just people being really cruel to her and stuff. I don't want to see that. Hold her accountable, but I don't like that. That at the end of the day, people was tripping because that scene where she was crying and looking at stuff on the line. I'm like, damn, like you would think because I've been to prison and I've actually been through some really crazy, like life threatening. Like I've seen some really gut wrenching stuff. So you would think that I would be a lot tougher and would overlook some of that stuff. But I think that's what my cancer side sits in, especially with black women, where I still want to protect them. Because I don't want to. Like she's crying. At the end of the day, yeah, we watching this. This is her in that moment. But that's being honest, y'all. I want to know: can anybody on here tell me to get done like Brit got done? You can't. I just refuse to believe that any of us could just wake up the next day and act like it's nothing, and unless we a corn star anyway, and that's what we actually do on a regular. I think that it would affect any of us mentally, and it would make a lot of people like it's not something that will just go over easy. So I sympathize with her watching those moments, and I don't understand why people was being really nasty to her, saying, "Oh, she's trying to play the victim and she's crying." And I mean, yeah, you would be too if you now are plastered all over the internet and getting done like that. Like, and I think that people are trying to say, well, it was already on the internet. What, you can't find those pictures because because they scrubbed the internet. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't said this. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got one of them pictures. I do, and I've been having this picture since the second day. I got it. I do. And the one that I have is that main one where she's what she said she was doing with her teenage when she was a teenager with her. That's the one that the folks in my community that's in Atlanta was sharing in them group chats when it first happened. I got it. It's the picture of on the side. They took it on the side. I have it, and I think that it's horrible. It's bad. Now I would say I can't tell if I'm being honest. I don't know how old she was enough to say whether Portia is telling the truth or not. I honestly couldn't tell her age. I can't tell what actual age she is, but she said on her confessional that she was a teenager. Um, but you can't get them pictures on the internet nowhere. They're not on the internet nowhere. They're not because she's like she said she scrubbed them. Yeah, she scrubbed the internet way before this stuff happened. But somehow Kenya went and dug him up. But we know how she went and dug him up because Kenya said she had a private investigator, but she said on Tamron Hall that she had somebody help her. But we all know that this got allegedly Ming Lee all over it. It just does. And it's not right. I just feel like she don't deserve that. I wouldn't ever share nothing like that. Cause I got a sister, I got a mama. I wouldn't. I know I could. Like you just don't know. So I think that the problem is that I be wanting people to realize that hold her accountable, but understand that mental health and protecting people's mental health and being cautious of that is a very serious thing that we should not take lightly. I know that in the black community, it's to a lot of people still, especially in the heterosexual community. I've noticed that to a lot of people in the heterosexual community, they still are not big on being too concerned with mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like I would see more women concerned and having that desire to learn more and become more aware and knowledgeable about their mental health and making that a concern than men. I do see a bulk of black men that have started focusing on it, but in the heterosexual community, it's still a large amount of people. They don't care about mental health. They be like, what? Man, you soft. That's that weak stuff. And it shouldn't be taken like that, y'all. It shouldn't. And time again, we should take things as valuable learning lessons. There's a man from my community that allegedly just unalived himself. Just 2 days ago. Then this LSU boy, that got it, that boy from LSU that had that case pending, black man. Look what happened to him. Unalived himself. They found him with the like. And then people get online saying R.I.P. and man, oh man, you messed the hood up with this one. Man. You're not understanding that's mental health issues when y'all do stuff and the internet, the way the internet is, you dragging people, you thinking that they're strong enough. You know what I'm saying? Because even I seen that dude from LSU, his parents, not his parents, but like somebody in his family was saying, y'all was saying so much stuff on the internet to him. It was a lot for him. And you thinking that he'll be all right, or oh well, this is the internet, but y'all gotta be careful because it don't take but just that moment for them to be sitting alone looking at all that stuff, and they'll do something and then what? You know what I'm saying? That's somebody's child, that's somebody's daughter, that's you know what I'm saying? And it's like she already got this done to her by Kenya. Like, God forbid she can't take this stuff with this her first season. I guess that's why I just thought, I'm like, oh, this her first season. And I know this is probably all a lie because I always listen to how Candy always will say, coming in the housewives is always hard because you go through it in real time. Then once the season starts, you got to go through it again during the season. Then you got to go through it again during reunion. So it's always hard. And that's what I was just really feeling sorry for Brit because I'm like, she was apologizing. You could tell she young. This is new to her. You could tell it's a lot. I'm like, I just hope don't nothing happen to the girl because you could tell it's a lot. It's a mean world the way people being to her. So that's why y'all, I'm really just feeling and being the way I am because that's the scary part. That for me, that's the part where I get scared and I get on the defense really bad because I don't want that to happen. That's two black men within the last. It haven't been even a week. Two black men from both communities, the heterosexual regular community and my community, that have allegedly unalived themselves. And y'all tripping with me because I'm on the defense for this girl. Yeah, I'm concerned about that. I don't like. I'm concerned. I'm naturally concerned about that. I am. I am. It's like, damn, she can't even cry. Y'all think that that's playing a role? This would hurt anybody. This would damage anybody internally and affect them. We all ain't hard like that. I talk a whole lot of shit, but and listen, I still feel, I still would feel a way if somebody exposed me and shit like that. And listen, I make no error. I can get butt naked, and I'm proud of my everything on me big. I ain't tripping. Like that ain't a problem at all. They'll tell you, baby. After my first couple of years in prison, you couldn't embarrass me by stripping me naked. I get naked and walk from the damn chow house straight to the building naked. Like, what's up? But as a grown man, 38 years old, I still wouldn't want to get online seeing myself all over the internet. Cause I got family and I wouldn't want my family to seeing stuff like that, of me. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. So I would feel a way. I would, and I that's why I sympathize with her. And I just feel like we can hold her accountable, but we can also extend her some grace. She's still a young black woman. She's did some things in her past, like all of us. So she still deserves a level of grace. Contrary to what y'all might believe, um, if you ask me, I don't think that Kenya should have been fired. I'm gonna say it again. I don't think that Kenya should have been fired. Reprimanded, yeah. Whatever that looks like for Bravo. I don't think that Kenya should have been fired. And I do think that it would be a good thing if they would let her come back. Because I'm honest enough to say that I do not like Kenya. I don't. I don't like mean spirited people like that. That's really mean and dirty like that. I don't like her. I hope y'all can understand that. I won't ever beat around the bush about somebody I don't like. I don't like Kenya. I don't. Um, but I'm still honest enough to admit that she's good TV, and I don't think that she should have got fired. I don't think that she should have got fired, and I think that that would be a good thing if she come back. I don't think that she should have got fired. Now, would I be mad? Am I mad because she got fired? No, but I don't think she should have got fired. But I'm not. But I'm not mad that she got fired because at the end of the day, Kenya did that to Kenya. Again, Brit didn't do that to Kenya. Kenya did that to Kenya. Kenya did that to herself. So I'm not gonna feel sorry for her because she did get fired. Um, but I say like I've been saying, I don't think she should have got fired, reprimanded, whatever that looks like. Yeah, but I don't think she should have got fired. I think that she's missed her mark, and it says a lot about her character that she has not yet even got online and just been a stand-up woman and just owned her shit and just said, I would expect it more of that from her being 54 years old. She ain't gave none of that. And it's really, 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 it's like, damn, you just like Nene. It's just like Nene. And it's it ain't it that is that's it's kind of embarrassing knowing she got a daughter. That's what's embarrassing. And I feel like Team Twirl, like damn, like y'all helped bury that lady. Y'all helped her. Y'all helped that lady run herself in the ground. Especially the ones from my community that helped her. Boy, y'all something else. Y'all something else. help take that lady to the ground. Now one real friend stood up and fought her to stop her from doing something like that, because the people in your life that really care about you, people in your life that really care about you are the ones that are willing to fight you, are willing to fall out completely out with you over allowing you to throw your entire career away and mess up and ruin everything you've built. That is a friend. You gonna be mad at him for a little while. You be mad at him. You gonna probably y'all will go at it. You be mad at him, But months down the line, when your business is still booming and you still move forward and things are still working out for you and God is blessing you exceedingly and abundantly and you just good things are happening. Those are when those moments kick in when you be like, I'm so glad you stopped me from doing that, cause no telling what would have happened if I would have did that. I was ready to get her. I appreciate you for stopping me, because look at all of this. Look how good God has been to me. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, we live in a world where you got people that just they thrive off of nasty messiness, having a moment and doing stuff that's gonna, who can have the biggest gag moment when in the end it's just gonna be you sitting alone. Just how Kenya is. She let all them wire her up and help her do all of that, and in the end, she lost and sitting alone. It was really stupid, and it was just not. She didn't think that through. So it's hard to sympathize with her, because it's like you and Nene like having people around y'all that are yes men. Y'all don't want people around that actually want to hold y'all accountable, and that's gonna take me into this last slide where Cynthia sit with Carlos King, and I want y'all to listen to this, because this is why I love Cynthia Bailey. This is why I just love women like her. And this is also why I question people that starts being nasty and mean to her after watching a video like this and hearing something like this. I want y'all to listen to this. Let me share the screen. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Okay, here we go.
What I would like for you to address, if you're comfortable,
Okay.
is Kenya did retweet a moment Nene Leakes talked about you going where the wind blows when it comes to friendships, and again, I'm paraphrasing, but pretty much not being everyone's friend. I'm sorry, being everybody's friend, not standing for your true friend. When you saw Kenya retweet that, did that hurt your feelings?
Of course. I mean, like I said, I haven't spoken to her since the whole incident happened, but not because I haven't, reached out to her. I reached out to her during that time, but at this point in the friendship, we've had our ups and downs. I respect people's space and their time. I'm not getting ready to run Kenya down to like try to make any kind of amends with her, because I didn't do anything to Kenya. I just came to the salon opening to support her, and I was disappointed in how she handled the situation, because again, I literally was just I had maybe been in a group situation with Brit twice. I didn't know Brit, so I wasn't emotionally invested. I could care less how I wasn't concerned with protecting Brit because I didn't know her. And again, as a friend of the show, the filming that they did, I wasn't even around them that much at that point. But I knew Kenya, and that's why I said to her, I know you. I wasn't there. I'm not saying that what she did, and I've said 155 times, what Brit did was wrong. She should have never brought up a gun. You know what I'm saying? And what I also think is interesting is that I am the only one that said anything to her in that moment, but all the ladies walked out. And she doesn't seem to have an issue with them now. I think she still speaks to whoever she feels like speaking to, with the rest of the cast that clearly didn't support it, clearly thought it was, beneath her, or whatever their own terminology is. But I don't know. I feel like I still have seen her with some of those ladies. I sat right there and watched those same ladies in their interviews and say how they felt about the situation. So I don't know if she's, upset with them now. I don't know why all of a sudden, because she made the decision that she made, that it's a thing between Kenya and I. Regardless of what happened on Girls Trip, however long it took us to get back, if Kenya and I were the best of friends, let me be very clear when I say this, I would have still had the same reaction. If Kenya and I had never fallen out in our lives, I would have still had the same reaction at the salon. I was disappointed in my friend. I did not want, you know how long I've been hearing about Kenya Moore hair care? You know how much blood, sweat, and tears that woman has put in to trying to put that vision together for herself and for Brooklyn? and to see it be shadowed by something that she could have got Brit way down the line. Kenya's been doing this for a long time. She could have got Brit. We were headed to Jacksonville, Grenada. She could have got Brit another day, you know? So it just is upsetting that people are so focused on stuff that doesn't even like make sense at this point. Like, and then even bringing Nene into it. I'm in a great place with Nene. I just talked to Nene a couple of weeks ago. She asked me to do her YouTube show. Like, I don't have no problem with Nene, and I don't have a problem with Kenya. But if Crystal does something that I think is beneath her, that is deplorable, and I can't hold her accountable and tell her that that's how I feel, then I don't want to be friends with Crystal or anybody else. Or the same for you, Carlos. If I read about something and hear about something like Carlos.
What I would like for you to address, if you're comfortable.
Listen. Hey, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Listen. That is what you call class. That is what you call character. That is what you call a friend. And I will say this until the cows come home. If you watch and listen to a friend and what Cynthia is saying, and you find fault and something negative to say and come at her about for something like that, baby, baby, you really need to go get some therapy and check your heart and find out what is wrong. Something is wrong. You should be able to hold your friends accountable. And I've seen some people saying, yeah, Cynthia wrong. She should have hold her accountable in private. Right? Why am I hold my friend accountable in private? You damn sure don't want to be my friend. I'm gonna hold your AWS accountable. Wherever you act up at, right where you stand, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Why am I wait? You acted up in public. You finna do something dumb in public. You gonna risk everything you got. I'm gonna call you on it right there. I don't care who around, cause I don't care about nobody else. I care about my friend. I don't care about anybody else. I care about what my friend is about to do. That's not a good decision. That's beneath her. My friend. That's what you call a friend. Those are the type of people that you need in your life. And if you don't like people like that, then you need to understand and learn how you define friendship. And you probably need to look into understanding what a real friend looks like. Because your friends ain't gonna always agree with you. They not. Your friends are not going to agree with every single thing you do. You don't want to be my friend. Cause I ain't gonna agree with you. I got people I've been friends with from way back when, even when in prison, that we don't talk every day, but they will call me they will call me at the drop of a dime out of nowhere and be like, Dior, listen, I'm calling you because one thing I know about you, you gonna tell me what ain't nobody else gonna tell me. I need to run something by you. Tell me what you think. Because I'm honest friend. I am. And as long as you ain't never did nothing dirty to me and messed over me, I'm going to always love on you. I don't care. Whenever we see each other, I'm going to always love on you. And I'm going to really want the very best for you. That's where my thought process is going to come from. Seeing what is the very best for you. I'm not going to ever persuade you or help you decide on doing the absolute worst. I can't do that. I can't do that because I'd have been through too much. I don't want you to go where I went. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I let myself down. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel, you know, and my heart goes out to Cynthia because I don't think that she deserved that, but I honestly feel like Cynthia is a better friend to people like Kenya and Nene and them. She just is, and she don't deserve people like that. She just don't. Nobody deserve half friendships. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody deserve that. If you know you the type of person that you always pouring into your friend, and just you can tell we all grown. You know if you that friend that's pouring into your friend a little too much, and it's not being reciprocated. I don't care how long you feel like the friendship been there or y'all been in each other's life. Cut them off. Cause it's okay. It's okay for you to see that you are worth more as a friend and you deserve more. It's okay. And if they been like that throughout y'all whole friendship and they ain't never changed and you done said something to them about it, 9 times out of 10 they not gonna change. They not, and they probably gonna feel like like on the defense and want to argue with you, or they probably gonna take offense if you call them out about it. So understand your worth. You need somebody that's gonna pour into you the exact same way you pour into them. It has to be reciprocated. It just has to. Cut them off. I would say that in a heartbeat. Cut them off. I'm telling you, my mama tell you. I tell her in a heartbeat. She runs something by me by a old friend or something. Mama, block them. Cut them off. No, no, no. You deserve more, and it's okay for you to set boundaries and want more. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, what's up, the rah baby, Sarah baby? I'm sorry, I've been over here just talking. No, boo, this not StreamYard, this Riverside. I used to have StreamYard a while back when we first remember when we used to do the breakfast and stuff when I first started going live. But I like Riverside better. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, that's my stance on all this, y'all. That really is. I hope y'all can kind of understand my point of view now a little better or a lot clearer. I hope y'all can. Hey, Glambo, I'm sorry. You okay, baby? Um, but so now what I'm gonna do is I was gonna see if anybody wanted to come in and say something. I wanted to try this. Um, what some of y'all comments? What you say? Beautiful. You said, hold on. Cynthia considered OG. Cynthia makes an effort to be consistent in that way. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful. She does. She does. She does. And I just love her heart. I do. I do. Yes, friends don't let friends drive drunk. Right. Sure don't. Um, what you say, how come I can understand it, but Cynthia always seemed that way to me. Yes, but see, that says a lot, high commodity, because it's crazy that you said that because it's just crazy that you said that because that just it makes more sense with what I be saying when I be talking about how Nene would always say, y'all don't know the Cynthia. There's another side and all of that, but that's the thing. No matter how much Nene tried to convince us there was another side of Cynthia, like you just said, she's always been that way. We've like it was almost like at one point Nene wanted us to see this totally different person that was like 50 Cent was just buck wild, like she was just gonna she's always gave the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And two, I feel like people that want to try to convince somebody else to see something else in you that we cannot seem to find. Like if Cynthia been on TV how long now? We would have been seen it by now if it's a whole nother side of her. You know what I'm saying? She can't be that damn good with TV that she can put on this whole different person. That's who that lady is. And it's obvious that she's a better individual and a better friend to them, and she's a better individual than them, y'all. If I'm being honest, she just is. She Kenya them and Nene, that those women, those are not women. They don't have their hearts are not in the right place. But remember what I said. If y'all notice, what do Nene and Kenya have in common? What do Nene and Kenya have in common? And I want put in the somebody put in the comments. What do Nene and Kenya have in common? They one and the same. Why is that? What do Nene and Kenya have in common? I want to see if y'all know, if y'all can pick up on it. What do Nene and Kenya have in common? Can somebody put it in the comments? I want to see who can say it. Who know what I'm talking about? I want to see who on point. What do Nene and Kenya have in common? I'm gonna get out of here. I said in the video, the last video, I was saying something particular about Kenya. Let me see, friend. Hey, friend. Hey, Kai. What's up, baby? How come out of you got it? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. They both of them, they lacked parenting, the love from a mother. Both of them. They have never experienced um that love from a mother. They've never experienced that. They don't know how to identify that. They have with that. They've never experienced that. And that just goes along with what I was telling. I was telling y'all, but no, beautiful ones. They both definitely have that mean girl syndrome. They both do. And it stems from that. You know what I'm saying? It stems from that. That lack of, mothering. They don't have. They didn't have that. Um, and it's so obvious why. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see it at first for some years. I didn't put two and two together that they were just alike because they were, when they were both at odds. It was kind of, I don't know, I wasn't really able to clock that. I don't know, I just wasn't for some reason. It took a minute for it to register with me. I think I was watching a lot of Nene Iyanla one time, me and my mama, and we both was kind of like saying it at the same time. Um, and that's why I be saying to y'all, like, you gotta love on your daughters for mothers be in your daughter's life, because that's the worst thing, because they'll end up like that when they don't have that type of love. Oh, baby, that they don't know no limit to how they treat a woman and other women, and it's just not good. Poe Brooklyn, she's a gorgeous daughter. That little girl is so gorgeous. But look at what her mama is doing online. Brooklyn is gonna grow up, and she gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna see that one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's messed up. How would Kenya be able to defend that? You know what I'm saying? If her daughter asked her what happened, she gonna see that. She gonna see that. So when I see people say stuff like, I seen somebody say that about Brit, oh, I wish Kenya did more. I wish, it's like, y'all sick in the mind. Like, y'all don't got kids. Y'all don't think about stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm scared of y'all. Like, God. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna read some of the comments before we get up out of here. I was gonna see if anybody wanted to try to chime in and see if we can, if somebody wanted to come on. Hold on, let me see what some of the comments say. Oh, how come you say I didn't finish your last video yet? Friend, that's what I think a lot of them did, especially the ones I was going at with going at it with in the damn comments, because they were saying certain stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, are you just responding through the middle of the video, or you not even watching the video? Because why is you saying this dumb shit when I clearly stated this? What? So, friend, at least at least you honest about it. At least, friend, I appreciate you being honest about it. I really, really, really do. Because I'm telling you, I know that gotta be what been happening with all of them I was arguing with in them comments today. Because it's no way they watched that video in its entirety and still came in the comments saying that, like, you sound crazy. Like, it's like, okay, y'all just wanted to come in my comments and be on the defense. And of course, I'm going to challenge you because I posted the video for a reason. I watch the video so you can understand where I'm coming from and really take it in. You come into my comments giving like you team twirl did, you be like, oh well, I didn't watch that part. Oh I didn't. Oh okay, girl. Well then get out my comments then, cause now I'm supposed to get ignorant with you. Get out of my comments. At least watch it its entirety and to kind of understand. Like damn. Knowing what Erica Badu say, y'all know I'm sensitive about my ish. um, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see some of y'all comments. I'm sorry. What you say, Glam? Oh, that's right. Lack of loving mother in upbringing. So sad. Yes, yes, yes. It's a triple down effect, Glam. Like it whether people know it or understand it, that stuff be a triple down effect. It really does. It do. And then, like when you see some women that try to hold their parents accountable as they get older and they try to tell them about that. It was some celebrity. What was I just looking at? And they was calling their mama out like about not being there and stuff. And the mama was like, oh, so now you finna go off on me. I ain't got time for all that. You ain't finna just talk about me. I don't wanna, cause now you wanna talk about me, and it's like, damn, you not doing good. You can't do that. Listen to your daughter. She's expressing her experience. You wasn't there. She needed you. She needed that. How you gonna get defensive and upset with her when you didn't do your job? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand that about some black people. And it was some celebrity I was just watching do that, and I was like, oh my God, you can't do that. She was kind of like, yeah, cause now you want to go in on me. You making this about me. I don't want to hear. Why you don't want to hear that? Why? Help your daughter. What's hard about saying I wasn't there and I'm sorry. I apologize, and you know what? I want to make it right. I want to do better, and going forward, I want to make sure I am there and I can work on it. You can't get on a defense with your daughter when you did this to her. Everything that she's probably representing when she walk outside now is a reflection of the things you didn't give her. You know what I'm saying? The neglect, all of that is there. And of course, if she's expressing it to you and she's angry, it's because she's been holding on to that, because that's something that she's seen her friends and other little girls have that you didn't give her. And she knew by seeing her other friends have it that that was what you were supposed to be doing as a mother. And because you didn't, yes, she's going to be upset with you. Who gives a damn if she's 30 years old? Yes, she got a right to be upset at you. You owed her that, and you need to tell her why. You need to sit down and listen. But child, people, baby, I can go down the pipeline. I end up sounding like he yelling when it comes to that, because baby, I can go down the pipeline with that. You can't do your child like that. You just can't. Um what else I said? Let me catch up. What you say, Chai say, I understand that they've never had moms, but plenty of people don't have moms and are not malicious people. So I will say, um, there is definitely truth in that. I will say that, because I was telling somebody in the comments that, and it wasn't true. It was a lady in the comments, I think, that was saying something along the lines of she experienced that with her mom, and it reminded me of some other women that I have met or I've came across that have experienced similar situations with their parents, and they make their entire mission as new moms and being mothers and as parents to their kids to not be what their parents were, what their mother was and wasn't to them. You know what I'm saying? So you are 1,000% right about that. That definitely does not apply to all women. So I want to say, or all men. I want to say I don't want to generalize the statement to make it seem like that is all women. You know what I'm saying? Or all men. But what I am saying is a lot of times when you meet people or you come across people that, excuse me, that um, harbor a lot of bitterness, and they have those characteristic traits that would make you pause, or be you would consider a red flag. And you may see them do something crazy that you are not really used to seeing, and you would never do, and it will make you question like what Kenya did. When you see them do crazy, weird, malicious, means, like hurtful stuff like that, when a lot of times when you see that and you find out that the mom wasn't in their life, and neglected them and left them or whatever, you end up learning that that's what it stems from. Especially if you sit and have a talk with them, because a lot of times people, like, they will tell you that, like, in reference to it come from, they, like, my mama didn't do shit, like she ain't do nothing, and they'll talk crazy. That's where that kind of stuff come from. But I would tell anybody, you should always be on alert if you see somebody acting out in that way, that you consider them as a friend. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody close to you and they do something like what Kenya did, you should that should definitely be a red flag to you, because that should tell you, okay, if me and her fall out, or if me and him fall out, this ain't gonna be good. This it ain't gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? I say all the time, and this is something I learned a while back. It was a long time ago, from a therapist. You never know a person until you see how they respond when they mad. That who you see, that person that you see when they get mad, that's who they are. That's who they are. So, you know what I'm saying? Always be cautious, to that. Whenever you meeting some person, or a friend, or even a lover, pay attention to how they react when they are mad. And, if they are willing to go the extra mile to do some really hurtful, damaging things, baby, you need to run. You need to run. You need to run. Yeah, that's just being honest. Run for your damn life. Cause please understand, when you make them mad, you next. You next, baby. You next. I told my mama, and she always be saying this now. I told my mama when Portia first left, when Portia first did that stuff with Simon, and Fallon had just left Simon, and she was expressing what she'd been going through, and Simon was all on the internet acting up, going back and forth with her and stuff like that. And then this tea and stuff came out with him and Portia. I told my mama, I said, that what he doing? If him and Portia ever fall out and break up, he gonna do the same thing. That's a queen. You see how he acting? Watch what he, and my mama be saying, she said, I always think about what you said. You said, mama, soon as him and Portia fall out and this don't go right, he gonna do her the same way. And what do we see Simon doing? Those patterns don't go away, baby. When I tell you, I am one of those people that pay attention to patterns in people. I be watching. I told you in one of my other videos, I be like, I will watch. I am observant as hell. I'm gonna watch you, even if I don't ever tell you I clocked something you did. I'm on you. I already know it. I see who you is. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, you won't even be able to be around me when you moving and doing stuff like that, because I will eliminate the hell out of you. Be like, oh yeah, now. Look, y'all had 2 hours and 8 minutes. This is ridiculous, y'all. That's what I said I didn't want to do. I'm sorry. Let me see. What you say, Sarah? Let me see some of y'all comments before we leave. What's the name of Tab app, friend? I'm sorry, I want to download it. You said Tab app or this app? What app you said, friend? Tab app? What app you talk about? I'm gonna tell y'all somebody that is really, really good. Oh my God, let me try to get my what's the name. So if y'all have not paid attention to or ever been on TikTok and got into Professor Zanoni when him and talking all of this started. Oh my God, he did a live the other night. When I tell y'all, he have some really good videos on YouTube. Like that man is so good. Um, I promise y'all, he was doing a live about with for women about um how to do like the process of elimination with men and how to like damn he had a name for it. He was teaching women how to vet is what is the name vetting. He was teaching women how to go about your vetting process, and he was telling women like it's okay. And he's actual a professor therapist. He's good. He was telling women that it was okay to date several men because you're in a vetting period, and it's okay, and all of them not going to stay, but you're going to vet out the ones that you don't want. And he was saying stuff like if you meet the man, he may look good, he may appear good on the surface, but then he tells you he don't want kids, or he don't want to get married. He's like, well, if you want kids and you want to get married, regardless of how good he looks, you need to kick him to the curb. He's out of there. So you move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? And I love watching Professor Zanoni. I'm telling y'all, I really, really do. He was giving women so much good information. Like the way he was breaking it down, it was so good. I'm telling y'all should go and follow him and check him out on YouTube. He's super good. He had them women in there really, they was taking notes. I ain't even a woman, but I was listening because I just love to hear how he educate people, and he school you, you know what I'm saying. And he was like, you meet the next man, and he don't want to wait for marriage for sex. He want to have sex now. But you like him, you infatuated him because he looks so good. So you're willing to keep stringing him along, knowing you already have made it clear in your mind you do not want to have sex with the man until marriage. No, cut him off. You move on to the next one because you're vetting. You're doing a process of elimination. And I was like, I love to hear and see a black man actually helping black women and stuff like that, because we have a lot of podcasts and stuff where they just literally talk about black women and in a negative way, tear them down, and they just don't have nothing good to say about them. And so I love watching Professor Zanoni. He is like, he can give you therapy from your home. Like, I'm telling y'all, this man is good. He is super good. I'm trying to find him on TikTok so I can show y'all his his um his what's the name? Ain't it Romani Zanani? Romani. Oh, this is him. Okay, so this is him, y'all. For y'all, if y'all got TikTok, I'm gonna show it in a. Why is my internet slowing down? I hate this. This is his. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna put this up for y'all so y'all can see. I got this light in the way. Is it always the Can y'all see that? I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't follow him, what is this? Shut up. If y'all don't follow him, go follow him. I don't know why my what's the name is doing that, but this is his account. He is good. I mean the man is hands down good. Y'all will be glued to him. He is so good. Um, I'm gonna get up off of here, y'all, because y'all done had me in here. Um, Yes, beautiful ones. He is a great teacher. Like that's if I would go to college, that's somebody that I would definitely take his course if I was like just getting. He's so good. Let me see what some of y'all are saying before we get out of here. Um, Trisha, hey boo, I see you late, but it's okay, boo. This is spare the moment, but I'm gonna break these down into like two videos for y'all. But if you want to, you'll be able to watch the playback. I know you always, whenever I'm live, baby, you typically always in here to support. What you say, Glam? Let me see. Doesn't mean everyone without moms terrible is terrible. It just means it's a contributing factor. Circumstances affect people differently. Not all bullied people should at school, but it is a contributing factor. You're right. You right, Glam. I love your thought process. You right. You right. You right. You right. You are so right. You are so right. I agree. You right. And that's why I said I didn't want to make it like a generalized statement. You right. There are contributing factors. You are definitely right. You are so right because sometimes um even if the mom wasn't in their life, they could be a product of their environment and been around some friends that was nasty and vile and still act out in that way and it make you question. So you right, friend. You are. Thank you for that, Glam. I love that. um, who else? What y'all said? Hold on. Oh, Cookie said this is a good live. Thank you so much, Cookie, for supporting Boo. I appreciate you. Um, What'd you say? Yes, beautiful ones. We always have a time when we on live. It's just been a minute since I've been on here. What is y'all saying? Listen to the man if he don't want children, right? Yeah, like don't be no fool. Yes, how come I can agree. I was telling a cousin of mine this about their 20s, and I was saying a while back, I was like, everything that you experience while you in your 20s, should be your learning lesson period, like because you're going to do a lot of things for the first time. You know what I'm saying? You're going to experience a lot of things for the very first time. That's what your 20s are for. Once you get in your 30s, okay, you can shake a little bit because you seasoned. You know what I'm saying? You've been through some ish. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I agree. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Yeah, this is Riverside. It's Riverside. It's Riverside. I didn't know you were saying Tab app. I'm thinking you talking about Tabitha Brown. Yes, boo. It's Riverside. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Um, did you get the G's? Did you get the name? Professor Romani Zanoni. Um, this is this is him. Baby, when I tell you that man will take you down a pipeline about narcissists, how to identify, like, oh, listen, that man said something that stuck to me that I always be on now. That man said, boundaries are a narcissist kryptonite. Like he said, a narcissist hate boundaries. They do not because a narcissist like to be in control. So if they telling you to do something and you like, no, I don't want to do that. If they trying to like want to give you a hug or putting their arm around you or telling you want to go over here and this way y'all gonna go and you like, no, I don't want to go there. They try to tell you about something and the situation they were wrong in and they want you to agree with them and say they right and you say, well, I don't think that's right. He said a narcissist hate boundaries. That's you putting up boundaries, meaning you can't control me, baby. You can't control this. No. And I don't agree with you. I don't agree with how you moving. No, we not gonna do that. I don't want to do that. Those are boundaries that you are setting up, and a narcissist is gonna get the hell away from you because they hate boundaries. So he always be saying like a narcissist boundaries are a narcissist kryptonite. Remember that. Baby, listen, I that was probably the best professor that I was like tuned into that I grown to like really love and to be educated on. Like he really just he would school you out of that whole human talk situation. He's good people. Oh, you said leave in the comments after you post this video. Okay, friend, you right. Okay, I'm gonna do that. You right. You sure right. I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Desiree, for telling me that, boo. Because I wasn't even thinking about that. I appreciate you for telling me that. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the live. I'm fixing to get up out here, y'all. So, um, what'd you say, Sarah? Please vet them out. I'm trying to get this stock away from me now. Shaking my head. Please, lady, do a background check too. But oh my God, Sarah, you know I love you, friend. No, we don't do stalkers, friend. Now you need to tell me what we need to do. Okay, we family now. What we need to do, friend? No, we don't do stalkers. No, we gonna get rid of that toxic behavior in the name of Jesus. He got to go. No, we already dealing with a devil in the White House. We ain't you not fit to be dealing with two devils. No, baby. No, friend. No, please. Whatever we got to do, no, get rid of that for real. We don't do stalkers. He better get somewhere. Um, yeah, so I enjoyed y'all so much. I really thank y'all for tuning in. I really do. I ain't gonna fault y'all for not wanting to get tuned in onto the to test with me with this live thing because this was very spare of the moment. But next time we come on here, baby, I'm gonna need somebody uh if we want to start really getting into the nitty gritty. And I know a lot of y'all used to say y'all want to be able to call in, but we're gonna have to test it out or whatever so we can start doing that a lot more. Okay. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I love y'all to pieces. I really, really do. We will definitely be doing this again soon. I'm sorry. Please charge it to my head, not my heart. We will definitely be doing this again soon. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all continue to like and subscribe. Continue to like and subscribe. Also, keep your notifications turned on so you can be notified whenever I drop another banger like this. I love y'all so much. Peace.